Good morning. Today is Monday, August the 2nd. It is almost 8 o'clock in the morning. Got a little bit of a late start. Didn't set my alarm correctly. Oh, the sun. That doesn't kind of make it better. Anyway, so I came to the school. We are getting started, about to unload the car. I have loaded everything, or I preloaded everything last night to make sure that this morning was kind of an easy out the door. Having to drop off the little one at my mom's as well. So I'm going to unload at 9. I'm leaving here because I have to go do hair and makeup, or I have a former student doing makeup, but I'm gonna go do hair and makeup for the superintendent. I guess they're having like an event or something, and they're dressing as Sonny and Cher, and so just going to go help out with that and do that event really quick, and then we'll be back. And I'm here until 3. I have to organize. I have to make sure that today when I come in, by the time I leave, that I need to make sure someone pulled up. 1 second. Okay, it was a student. I guess they have a robotics camp, and they got dropped off. It was just weird because they stopped like right in front of my car, so that was kind of weird. And they're coming back. All right. It's kind of like that. I hate when people stare, and I don't like recording in front of people because it's kind of awkward. Because if they don't know, they're like, why is she recording herself? And they give you like funny looks. Anyway, so gonna do that. My goal today is to organize, to start the decoration process of the room. I have my notes where I have written down what my ideas are. At first I was kind of like, not knowing where to start and not really excited about it, and I just kind of I didn't have a vision for it, and I just kind of was not into it. And so what I did, or the process of that, is just I very roughly, kind of, you can see that, kind of roughly draw. I took pictures, but roughly draw out the walls and the floor plan, and then that way I can see, okay, well, I have this space, and what am I gonna do with it? I take a pen or pencil and kind of start drawing over it. And once I did that, and this is a bunch of scrabble, but once I did my little layout, then I was like starting to get excited about it. Before that was at home. When I was here last, when I had my computer turned one direction, and I didn't love it, and it didn't feel right. And then I turned the table around and kind of readjusted, and then it felt good. And then from there, my ideas started coming up, and I was like, okay, now I'm feeling it. Now I feel like, okay, this is something that I can get excited about, and it's gonna be good. First I was kind of just dreading the whole moving classroom thing, but I think it's gonna be okay. So I've got my ideas on paper, and I've got all my stuff. I'd gone to the store this weekend and to get what I needed. I've got my Amazon orders that I need to continue to unbox, and I believe the kits are here. I think the kits are here. Hopefully they are. And so that's my goal, to get those orders done, to organize my supplies and stuff that I brought, which I'll show you in a minute. It's a lot. And then that way I can go ahead and focus on the decorating. If I can just get the decorating done this week, I'll be fine. There are like new signs and things like that I need to type up, and labels, and the desk, the name tags, and things of the sort. But the decoration is kind of like my goal for this week. By Friday, I want my classroom to be ready. So let's get started. I'm telling you guys, if you don't have one of these rolly carts, you need one, because it's so convenient. It's small, not too heavy, and you can carry your stuff. Alright, so we are in the lab. This is kind of what it looks like. All the furniture is pushed to the side. Anything that was on the floor is off of the floor, simply because they cleaned over the summer and they don't really put things back because, one, they've got tons to clean and don't really have time to perfect it, but two, they just they don't know where a lot of the things go. Oops, sorry. And so they just leave it to us to take care of that. So I'm sorry about that lighting. So this is my office spot. It's totally cleaned and cleared out. We're gonna do something about that. This space I don't visit for during the school year very much, because I just kind of keep to myself in my classroom because it's always crazy busy. Trying to push this, same time talking is like walking and chewing gum. I can't really. So I don't really visit that office space, so I'm not going to focus too much about it for now. I will eventually, but not something that's like top priority. But we will be in the classroom mainly today, and here's the lab, just, you know, and the closet. We definitely were able to get, we've got our rolly carts in, or pedicure cart in is there, or there is in. So we do have, like I said, the goal of decorating the classroom, setting it up, making sure everything is good. And then we have the new teacher coming in, Miss Valaire. And so this is kind of what the classroom is looking like. So this is the not final, because I'm not 100% sure, but I had my computer facing that direction, and I didn't particularly love it because then I would be giving my back to the students, and I was thinking, oh, I can put a mirror, and I just wasn't feeling it. And then for my background, like my background would have been this when I record. So because I don't have like a blank wall to put my stuff up like for a background, I wasn't loving it. I wasn't excited. It wasn't something that I was like happy about. So because you spend most of your time here in the classroom, especially you new teachers, so you have to make sure that is some place that you love what it looks like, you're comfortable with, you're happy with, the colors match, it's the theme that you want, etc., because you spend so much time here that it needs to be a place where it's like your happy place. Whether that be a classroom or a lab or whatever the case may be, make sure it's where you feel comfortable and happy and satisfied in. So I wasn't feeling that at the beginning, but now it's coming together. And so I'm gonna decorate that door. I got my fridge broke and kind of died on me last semester, so I'm gonna get a new one. Gotta measure that, get the microwave. I'm gonna put a faux wall back here with greenery. I've got my cabinets for 9th and 10th grade here. That, I don't know why I had not done that before. I'm gonna move that and make it my personal spot, put a little curtain up. I've got my teacher workspace right here. I'm gonna do something fun here, maybe, if it's not too much. And then I've got my demo table here that I need to do something about the camera, revamp that. I've got my borders ready. So now facing this way, I actually face the students. So super excited about that. Here, this is gonna move, obviously. I am anticipating that I will have just 5 sets of tables. So this group, so because of COVID, you know, a lot of the students, they, you know, they haven't been around people. And I don't know with, you know, the new Delta variant, how all that's working or panning out, or how that's going to end up happening or being, or I don't know. I was just listening to the news on the way over, and I was like, great, this may not go as planned, but hopefully it's a good year this year. But a lot of students haven't been around each other, and so the social skills are definitely going to be lacking. And so one of the goals that I have for this year to focus on are those social skills. And so instead of the way I usually put the students, like just 2 per table and facing the front or whatnot, to start, I think I'm going to focus the year in groups. So I'll move people around in different groups, but I'm going to start off a little cluster of students in a group. So, for example, that'll be group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assuming that I only need 5 groups. I do have another set of tables here if I need to put another group here. But let's say that we have 5 groups, right? And then I'm so excited about this. I have 2 extra rolly carts that were the wheels broken and the other teachers didn't want them. So, you know me, I like to salvage and recycle. So I took them home, had my husband buy me new wheels. He's working on putting the wheels back on. And it's one that looks just like this, and then one that looks just like this. But the one that looks like this, I'm going to relabel, because I have the bins here for it and some other bins on the other side. But what I'm going to do is this is going to be like table 1 here, right? And so this is kind of what it's going to look like. So when the students come in, right, somebody from your table get table 1, so they come here, they're going to pull their basket, and it's going to be all placed on the table. And in the basket, I'm going to previously place what we need for the class for the day. Do you know, for those of you that have seen the videos previously, any supplies that I have that I need to hand out for the day, I usually just go put them on the table, either per group, per partner pair, or per student, or, you know, even individually. I put like the paper towels down, the bowls, etc., etc. But then it takes time because I have to do it in between class. But this way, if they just have, sorry, I'm moving around a lot. This way, if they have a cart that rolls around, I can move out of the way if necessary, stick it in the closet if it's the way. But they have a cart with a labeled bin that is matched with the label on their group table, and then they're able to grab their bin, take it to their table, pull out the supplies that are in the bin, and put their bin back in. So it helps me with inventory control. So if there's something that I'm passing out, for example, I always use jade rollers as an example. Let's say acrylic brushes, and I'm letting them borrow acrylic brushes. If I know there's 4 students per group, and I put 4 brushes in group bin 1 for table 1, and I have 2 or 3, I know, hey, table 1, I'm missing a brush. Where is it? Something of the sort. So I've never done it like this before. I've done something similar, but I've never done this exactly. But I'm going to try it out and see how it works. So my husband asked, are you excited, ready, etc. I said, yes, I am, but there's so much to do. And so then I thought about that, and I was like, why is there so much to do? This is my 12th year teaching here at the district, and why is it that, there's always just so much to do? Well, because I always change things every year. It's very seldom, very little that I keep the same. I just like to evolve from one year to the other. Well, that was great, but not what didn't work, or what worked, and whatever worked, how can I make it better? And so then I change every year, depending on what the activity, lesson, setup, decor, etc. is. I don't always, so if you go back and watch these videos from the very first one that I posted, where I was in the other room, and I gave you a tour, and it was like the colors, the theme was like purple, because our wall, well, not in here, but I guess you can see on the floor here, and the back walls and the other rooms are purple, so like purple and pink were my colors. Like, it's very different from where we started, because I've learned so much since then. So this year, compared to last year's video, the room decor, besides being in another room, but the systems of how I do things are going to change. And I think as a teacher, as a person, you just have to, observe and see what worked, and then figure out what didn't, and evolve from there to be better, not just for yourself as an individual, as a teacher, as an educator, as a mentor, as a leader, as the adult in your classroom or in your space, but to just keep up with the times, and just to make better for the students in general, because obviously that's our end goal, right? To be as awesome as we can for the students. So that's that. Miss Martinez left this little sticker, and it used to say, be your own kind of beautiful, but the sticker started to fall off. So I salvaged the Be Kind Beautiful. I want to get my big lips and put them back up here, the gold lips I had in the other classroom. I left them because I didn't have a ladder. So that tall. So I left them in the other classroom. So she's using those, but I just noticed that the letters are starting to peel off. So I might have to, that might not make it. So we'll see. But anyway, so I do have my camera. I'm going to be recording, but I'm limited on time, so I may not be all over the place with the camera, but I will catch you guys up in just a little bit. See you. Hey guys. All right. So done. It is 11:24. I ran by Hobby Lobby because I needed to find the backdrop for this store, but they didn't have it. And I had seen previously like a thick black and white stripe paper, and I remember when I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. And then I thought, no, because at the time I didn't know like what I was gonna do in here, so I was like, oh, I'll come back later. And I went through the whole store and did not find it, and I didn't see anything that caught my eye or attention. And then I have tons here, so I thought, you know what, scratch that. And so I'll just use the black one that I have, and we'll see how that goes. And then I stopped by Chipotle to get my lunch, and that was all before I went to Pasadena Memorial to do the hair for our superintendent, and I didn't know there's going to be that many models, so that was, oops, I didn't know, but it worked out. And their little skit that they did, their dance was really cute. They dressed in like 60s type of outfits, and it worked out. Thank goodness I had my scissors, because I had to cut a wig, and if I didn't have my scissors, oh my gosh. So I'll have to do a video of like all my kits that I have at home. I have this one kit that's red. It's my chi kit, and so all my chi, everything's chi, except one thing that's like a heat mat, that's Redken, but everything's chi. It's branded obviously, but it has everything that I would need for an event. And so luckily, and I have different kits. Like I have a Paul Mitchell one, and I have a airbrush makeup one, I have a special effects makeup one I'm working on. Just when I need something, when I'm gonna go do a freelance gig, I have that kit. I just grab it. It's already stocked. It's clean. It's got everything that I need. I have scissors in every kit. I have brushes and combs and bobby pins, and everything that I need. So just grab it and go. And so I'm fortunate that I had the scissors, because the wig that he wore, Dr. McCarley wore, the wig was like down here, and I had to cut it because they were dancing, and I mean, obviously you can't wear a wig with hair like that. Anyway, so that was fun. I had not done that in a long time. Usually, you know, we get the kids to do it or whatnot, but being the instructor and being able to get my hands in some hairspray, that was great. So that was fun. And so now it is 11:30, and just gonna have some lunch, sit here and ponder. Y'all, look at my view right here. Look, watch. Look at all this mess. Oh my gosh. So my goal is to organize the bags that I brought. I would like to like empty them and then organize my cabinets. And if I can organize my cabinets, then I get to my decoration. I cannot do my decoration if it's not put away. Things are not put away. It will drive me insane. So I already did the Amazon orders. There's a couple things missing, a few things missing. I sent those out to my bookkeepers, so that's good to go. And I need to find space for the mannequins, which are all of these here, mannequins right there. There's 25 mannequins, 25 mannequins. And then I gotta put this stuff on the cart away. These things are here on this cart right there. Right? I'm pointing to it right there. So I gotta put those things away in the facial room. I've got the locks over there on the counter. I've got the locks over there, and I'm going to recode my locks with the keys, change them out, and put some locks in the facial room, and then lock up these things that I'm gonna have to organize. Now that's kind of like I'm gonna put them on the counter and then get to it later. I need my room done, and then later I can move on to the other spaces in the department. But anyway, just wanted to share with you kind of where I'm at. So that's the plan. I will touch back with you to see the progress. Hopefully, I have 4 hours, 5 hours, so hopefully we can get put a dent in this. See you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so guys, I have done absolutely nothing productive in my room. It's already 2 o'clock. I went to go, after lunch, I went to go see about the Amazon order and turn in what I have received with that requisition, and then I got, found people in the hallway, and then got to talking, and then finally got to the bookkeeper, chit-chatted, of course, and then went over the Amazon order of some things that we were going to in order to place. So that took a little bit, but I did get a box, which it's from Burmax, but I don't know what exactly is in here, so let's open that. I also found out that the student kits have arrived. I have emailed our head custodian to bring those pallets into Cosmo. Oh, this must be a back order. Yeah, tweezers. We've got tweezers. We've got brush cleanser, and that's all we got. So it must be a back order. Yep. Some things still on back order. So the kits should be arriving soon. Super excited because I need those for next week. And then also I checked the mail, so permits that I have been waiting on that I mailed in finally got here, or at least I've been here and I finally got them. So I have that. So another thing, while chit-chatting and catching up with my friends here, my fellow co-workers that I value and treasure and adore here on our campus, that are amazing team members and part of our CTHS family, besides catching up with them, I was able to plan a few things for the school year. So one of them being with Mr. Masters, which is he is our floral design teacher here on campus, and he is amazing, just absolutely amazing. And we collaborate together for Houston Fashion Week, and he does some awesome, creative, fun designs that go along with our hair and makeup and such. So this year, Houston Fashion Week. Okay, sorry. It's because the battery died. So I changed the battery. So October 16th is Houston Fashion Week, and we are doing a Glow Up Aliens theme. And first I was like, aliens? But then my imagination started going, and I cannot wait. So excited, excuse me, for that creativity to start happening. So we were in the hallway chit-chatting about all of that, and then planning that, and the who, what, where, when, why, dates, themes, ideas, costumes, hair, makeup, collaboration with other teachers and pathways here on campus, and kind of the sets and the photography. And anyway, so although I have not gotten anything done here in my classroom, it literally still looks the same. When I say literally, I mean literally still looks the same. I at least can happily have something that won't let me sleep tonight, because my mind is just gonna all the awesomeness, the kits that are now here, the Houston Fashion Week, the orders, things of the sort, which I needed to do anyway. But so I have 1 hour before I've got to pick up the little one. I don't think that I will come back, although I might. No, actually I won't, because I don't have the stroller here. So I'm going to try to unpackage some things, put them on the counter, so that way tomorrow, I'm probably not going to leave my classroom at all tomorrow. And just really be in here and organize. And plus, recording also takes time to set the camera upside down, record. If it's not right, go back, record again. It just takes a little bit of time, so I may or may not record. But just wanted to let you know, didn't get anything done today. in the classroom, but I'll get started now and work on that and then show you guys kind of the after, and then start getting into the prep for the first week of school, which is orientation in 2 weeks. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit when I've got some more stuff to show you. Alright guys, so what I did was in a quick 30 minutes or so, because then I went to go put some of the supplies that were on this cart in the facial room. So I took all the bags and I kind of grouped them by table. Room decoration in the middle, and then things like I need to put away in the closet. We've got the orientation week in the back cabinet top, what is that? The back shelf. No, what is that called? The countertop in the back. Personal stuff, and then here things that I need already boxed and put in the closet. Things I needed. This is nail stuff. The nail stuff. The only thing that I did go ahead and get the chance to, but did not all fit, is all of this stuff here. All the aesthetic stuff. This is my cabinet. So my goal was just to declutter, take everything and put it in the cabinet. Not necessarily organized, because I still have a few things that are coming in. And so I started to kind of go and pull things out and organize, and I thought, what's the point, because I'm going to have to pull it back out when I add the rest of the stuff. So my goal was just then a change to just fit it inside the cabinet as best as possible. And so it's pretty jam-packed because there's a bunch of little things, but that is there. A few things that didn't fit on the top. So that cabinet we can close because it's full, nothing else fits, and we are good to go with that. Now, yes, I will. The door doesn't even close. I will come back, empty this out, wipe the cabinet down again, although it's already been wiped when I first put the stuff in here. Regroup, reorganize, see what I have, see what I'm missing, and then write down what lessons I'm able to do with the items in that cabinet. Now, I do have a little extra stuff accumulated right now because I was not able to use some of the stuff because of COVID. Usually that cabinet at the end or the beginning of the school year is not that full because I would have used everything. So that's why it's jam-packed. But the orders did just come in, and I did get some summer shopping done, so that, explains that. But so a little stocked on there. Got a couple of hair things here that I need to put in my hair cabinet, but not much. And then these nail things I need to, like the big disposable ones, I'm probably going to fit in these boxes that I have in the cabinet with disposable stuff. And then like the actual nail tips and files and things like that, I can put in this cabinet down here. But like this big old thing of pedicure liners will not fit in here. So that will go in the closet, and then I will be able to start clearing things. So the closet is a whole other story, but it is almost 3, and so I've got to go pick up the kiddo. So we are going to call it a day for today, and tomorrow we'll come back on and see what all we get done tomorrow. So that is the day 1, start of the new school year of 2021-22. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, so hot mess like always. You should see my setup. So it is almost 6. We've got a SIPS meeting at 8. So SIPS is Cosmetology Instructors in Public Schools, and this summer was they ran for officers, and then we had officer installation, and I had been the president-elect for 2 years, and then I'm president for 2 years, and then 2 more years as past president, and then I can run again afterwards to rejoin the slate of officers should I choose. I have an amazing team that I'm working alongside, and we serve our instructors. And so today is our first meeting, and I feel like we need to meet frequently. So once a month, I feel like is good. Although that sounds like a lot, it's really not a lot, considering the amount of work that we have ahead of us as far as like conference and planning for that and making it awesome for our members and our instructors that come. And that's going to be in January, and I think it's like the 20th or something of the sort. So I've got my computer, I've got my notes, the Constitution here. I've got my my little booklet. I gave them all this little, all the officers a little notebook, so they can write their notes in with some sticky tabs. And I've got I had this one at conference, and I had just been putting my notes in here, and actually I tore it out because I thought it was a book short, but I've got all of my notes in here that I have for conference, and I've taken some out. I've got my gavel ready to go. Super excited. And then I've got some deals to show and talk to them about for some sessions. So I've got to add a few things to the agenda, although the agenda is mostly ready, except for adding those last minute things. We're going to meet probably an hour, hopefully not two, but if you are in Texas and you're a cosmetology instructor, whether it's in public schools or even in colleges, because you guys are absolutely welcome. We have the Tiva Summer and the Tiva Midwinter and Tiva Summer conferences. Check it out. These next 2 years are going to be great, or at least we're hoping to work hard to make it amazing for you guys. So if you are not a member, join. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I'll definitely be talking more about it. In the videos, you'll see more information about it, because I'll definitely be more involved in that and getting more things and activities and plans and such on the way and going. So super excited about that. I got to come home and do a couple things, and I'm going to this evening because I have the from TDLR, I have the new permits that came in that I had mailed in. I'm going to take my box and I'm going to go through registration and just make sure I've got all my freshmen, incoming freshmen, I've got all of their permits printed and everything that I need to do, their folder, their names, all of that ready, set, and good to go. And then just anything that I need, or anyone that hasn't paid their kit, contact them. And so I'll be doing that today, but contacting them tomorrow, because it'll be late by the time I get there to that point. And that's all I have for today. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. And looking forward and excited for the upcoming months, school year, and it's just, I feel, going to be awesome. But thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.